A serious threat against Jungkook. ARMY will not stay silent in the dazzling world of pop culture. Behind the screaming fans, the blinding lights, and the carefully curated perfection, lies a truth most people choose to ignore. Being a global idol isn't just about the fame and the applause, it's also about vulnerability. It's about risk. And sometimes, it's about danger. Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, a solo powerhouse, a national icon, is no stranger to the pressure of being watched by millions. But recently, something far more terrifying emerged. Not a rumor. Not a scandal. A threat. Real, disturbing, and chilling to the core, and this time, ARMY, the fiercely loyal and deeply protective fanbase Jungkook helped nurture, refused to stay silent. It started with a cryptic post on an obscure, underground forum. A few words, casually strung together, meant to look ambiguous. But to those who followed Jungkook's journey, to those who understand the twisted language of obsession and jealousy, it was anything but unclear. That light is too bright. It's time for it to go out. Does he think he's safe just because he's in uniform? The shadow always finds its moment. Those 3 lines shattered the calm. The timing couldn't have been worse. Jungkook is currently serving his mandatory military service in South Korea, far from the limelight, far from his usual security. He's quieter now, more hidden, more vulnerable. And someone knew that. Someone was watching. The message sent ripples of fear across the fandom. What was once just a post buried in a dark corner of the internet had now spread like wildfire across social media. Within hours, fans were on high alert. The account that posted the message vanished without a trace, like a shadow disappearing into the night. But ARMY had already seen it. And they were not about to forget. For Jungkook, the threat was more than just words. It was a reminder that even while serving his country, doing something noble and selfless, there are people who wish him harm. People who see his light and want to extinguish it, but ARMY had something to say. They mobilized. From Seoul to San Francisco, from Tokyo to Toronto, fans came together in a global effort to protect the one who had given them so much. They searched. They shared. They traced digital footprints. They reached out to HYBE, to the authorities, to each other. No fan was left out of the loop. Everyone was informed, prepared, and united. It wasn't the first time Jungkook had faced something like this. Years ago, a similar threat had been quietly reported, an anonymous warning sent just before a concert. HYBE increased security. Police were involved. But the incident was swept under the rug. No one wanted to alarm the public. And perhaps that was a mistake. Because now, with Jungkook serving in the military, far from his typical safeguards, the danger feels more real than ever. Is it the same person? Is it a different one? Is it a group? That's what fans are now asking. Some speculate this might be the work of someone obsessed. Others believe it's jealousy, a twisted reaction to Jungkook's unprecedented success as a soloist. Still others wonder if it could be part of something even bigger, something darker, an orchestrated attempt to hurt him, to dim his star, to destroy what he's built. Regardless of the motive, one thing is crystal clear: Jungkook is not alone. The hashtag #ProtectJungkook trended globally within hours. ARMYs flooded platforms with messages of love and strength. Fan art, letters, videos, old performance clips, all reshared to remind him of who he is and how much he's loved. It wasn't just noise. It was a battle cry. It was ARMY saying, "Touch him, and you answer to us." The response was overwhelming. Messages like, "You've given us your heart. Now let us protect yours. No shadow can reach you, Jungkook. Not while we're here. You are not alone. We'll fight for you, even in silence." The digital love storm echoed through every channel imaginable. Fans from all walks of life, teenagers, parents, veterans, artists joined the movement. And Jungkook, though far away, surely felt it. Eventually, HYBE responded. They released a statement acknowledging the threat and confirming they were working closely with military officials and police to investigate. Their legal team, they assured the public, was taking the matter seriously. They promised protection, consequences, action, but fans still wondered, why did it have to reach this point? Why wasn't it addressed sooner? What measures are in place to prevent this from happening again? And perhaps the hardest question of all, what if this isn't the end of it? As speculation grew, so did the fear. Some fans began to wonder whether Jungkook's massive success had made him a target in more ways than one. His records, his fame, his influence, it's unprecedented. No other K-pop idol has charted like him. No one has shattered records on Spotify, Billboard, and Guinness the way he has. His reach isn't just within South Korea or the K-pop sphere, it's global, transcendent, but with that reach comes danger. What if there are people, groups, or entities who feel threatened by him? Who want to bring him down? What if this isn't just a random troll, but someone with a deeper agenda? It's a question that, while unsettling, can't be ignored. Yet, amid the darkness, there is light. Jungkook has never been just an idol. He's a symbol. A dream realized. A boy who worked harder than anyone to become the man he is today. And through it all, his struggles, his triumphs, he has never let go of his fans. He's shared his pain. He's laughed with them. He's cried with them. He's let them in, even when it hurt, and now, it's their turn. ARMY isn't just a fanbase. It's a force. A living, breathing family that has chosen to love fiercely and stand unwaveringly by the side of the artist who has given them so much. When Jungkook performs, they cheer. When he cries, they cry. When he's in danger, they rise. Their message is simple and unwavering: you are not alone, Jungkook. Not now. Not ever. The music softens. The tone grows quiet, tender. Images of Jungkook, young and bright-eyed, laughing backstage, bowing after a concert, saluting in uniform, flash through the mind. He's more than a superstar. He's a person. A son. A friend. A brother. And to millions, he's hope, hope that dreams come true. Hope that kindness matters. Hope that love can protect. In this moment of fear and uncertainty, ARMY has shown what it means to truly love someone. Not just with words, but with action. With vigilance. With loyalty that doesn't waver, even in the darkest hour. So to Jungkook, wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, know this: you are never alone. You are loved beyond measure, and no shadow can ever extinguish your light. To those who dare to threaten him, hear this: you're not just going up against one person, you're going up against millions. ARMY doesn't back down. ARMY protects. And to the world, this is not just the story of a threat, the story of a family rising in love and defiance, the story of a boy who became a beacon, and it's the story of how, no matter how dark it gets, the light will never go out.